Hi, I'm Maddie Morgan and welcome to our first ever Powerful Conversations podcast series, where we will be featuring inspiring women here at Powerlink Queensland who masterfully balance life, work, leadership and everything in between. To kick off our series, we were joined by the extraordinary Kelly Wilkes, Chair of Women in Technology, who had the chance to connect with some of our incredible business IT women. Kelly had the opportunity to hear how these women carved out their unique career paths and how Powerlink has supported them in creating tailored pathways for their careers to thrive. Pretty cool, huh? In our first episode, we'll be hearing from Felicity Rudd, a brilliant IT learning specialist who shares her experiences and insights on achieving success in both her professional and personal life. So plug in your AirPods, grab your coffee, and get ready for a quick dose of inspiration.
So my name is Felicity Rudd, and here at Powerlink I am the IT learning specialist within the business IT digital delivery team.
How did you end up doing that role here at Powerlink?
Well, I actually started here in 2022 as a contractor. So my background for the last 15 years has been contracting in systems training. And I joined Powerlink to help the team transition from ECC6, which is an SAP product, into the cloud, and delivered to success, and opportunities just opened up. So I saw an opportunity to work for the new portfolio director, and knew I liked the style, knew I liked delivering, and took that opportunity to jump on board. I had the exposure to a lot of different stakeholders in the business. I got a good feel for the company. It felt like family. So I took the opportunity and it was great.
So you said something interesting there about basically being a career contractor and now being permanent. So tell me about the alignment of your values to the organisation, their vision and mission, to make the decision to kind of move in together. After a little bit of dating, having not really wanted to do that before.
It was a pretty big jump, I must say. Pretty scary. I mean, contracting is scary in itself. Relying on your brand, personal brand, from contract to contract, not having that stability. But with Powerlink, there was something new about the fact that we could deliver our projects. And instead of having constant resets, timelines shifting, the program manager that I worked for just had some really good foresight, good values, and we were able to deliver. And that's something that, from a training perspective, not having to reset or reschedule training activities, I really was drawn to that. Powerlink as a company itself, when you come into work every day, the fact that they offer flexibility, the environment, that was something that was really unique to what I'm generally used to as a contractor.
I want you to tell me a little bit about what the day in the life of, hang on, let me just get it right, IT and project learning and training is the briefing. So tell me about what that actually looks like.
Well, for my particular role, I work really specifically in the training space, and I oversee a whole bunch of different projects across the portfolio. So we have approximately 17 ICT contractors. Everybody has different ways of doing things. They come in with their own experience, their own templates, the way that they like to do things. And something that is unique to my role is we wanted the vision of having some standardization, looking at that user experience. So if you're an end user and you are an end user of an IT project, your experience should be the same as the next project that comes across. So aligning templates, formats, things like that, making sure that the key message is the same. If we're interacting with stakeholders, we're trying to align that stakeholder engagement as well. So my role really, I come in, touch base with the teams, with my team on Teams, and a lot of us work flexible, so a lot of us are working parents as well. We come in and out. We have team meetings every Monday. We have a team meeting that we just touch base with. What are we working on? What are our priorities? Make sure that we're all aligned with the key, like whatever is coming up, and any escalations. And we're really we just get on with what we need to do.
Fantastic. And what do you think is the most exciting thing the business is working on at the moment?
I love the elements of what they're doing with the diversity and inclusion space, the workshops that the organisational development team are doing, but more specifically in the IT space, and I've been really fortunate to be part of these opportunities, is the rollout of our Microsoft Copilot. That's just been a huge program of work which has been quite successful here at Powerlink, and that really excites me. I've been so fortunate to be part of that particular process and that project. Our uptake in that, the usage, I feel like Powerlink people, they're ready for change, they're ready to take on new technology. They are enjoying it, they want it, there's a pull for it. There's not a push for it, it's a pull. So that's really exciting. The other spaces, the other IT projects that we're rolling out are really exciting. They're leading edge. So, yeah.
What I've heard today is really that desire for innovation, for working at the leading edge and being open to trying new things and change. And that's really coming through in your commentary as well about that project.
Yeah, our Powerlink people are loving it. We have a great reputation with Microsoft. We're quite world class, to be honest. They're utilising us as business cases across the world with our rollout of Copilot. Another program that we're working on at the moment is we're moving to a SAP Enable Now solution for systems learning. That's going to be really beneficial to our Powerlink people when they're interacting in SAP, which is our ERP suite. So again, people won't need to get pushed into training. Training will be at their fingertips within the actual product itself, within the actual transaction itself. So that's really exciting too.
What are you most proud of personally?
Well, I think it comes back to my work-life balance. So contracting for 15 years, being a mother of two, taking a risk and coming on board to the dark side, I guess, as permanent employee. It's brilliant. The fact that I can really now focus on my career. So I think before, as a contractor, I've spent so much time thinking about my next contract and my reputation and all that. And obviously my reputation still matters to me, but it's more about Powerlink offer amazing courses, internal courses. The diversity inclusion's one of them. I'm part of the Women in Technology courses already, as well as Women in Leadership here as well. So it's amazing to be able to just stop and focus on myself.
What advice would you have for someone who is looking to grow their career?
Never doubt yourself. I think to take the risks. So again, contractor to contractor, jumping across to permanency, you've got to take those opportunities. Because if I didn't take the risk of jumping to a contracting role initially, I wouldn't have got all the experience that I got that brings me here today in a permanent role. So I think it's really important that you believe in yourself. You seek advice, you try and create a couple of things in your day-to-day that can provide you with some structure perhaps, and just take the risk, take the jump and don't be afraid, because you just never know where your opportunity is going to end up.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us today, Felicity. We're really grateful.
Thank you for having
Thank you
me.
so much for sharing your story with us today, Felicity. We're really grateful.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.
So that wraps up our first episode of Powerful Conversations. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed hearing from Felicity and found her journey as fascinating as I did. It was so insightful to hear how Felicity balances being a mum of two whilst driving world-class initiatives. If today's podcast resonated with you and you're keen to learn more about Powerlink, then head over to our careers site, powerlink.com.au/careers. We look forward to you joining us next time for another quick dose of motivation and insight from these incredible women at Powerlink. Because at Powerlink, every possibility starts with you.